Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. So, you already had a bunch of cards falling out. The first one that I noticed was Mountain. So, Gemini, what I'm getting from this card is a sense of obstacles that I feel like you've been going through. Like they've been there for a while. And whatever those obstacles are going to be different for everybody. This is a collective reading, but still obstacles that you feel like have possibly been in your way. And I feel like, or I'm also seeing there's this heaviness about it. It feels like these obstacles have been keeping you stuck. And know that if you are new to my channel, this is not normally how I read. Usually, if cards fall out, it's usually like one or two. And I mentioned that in the beginning, but we have multiple that fell out before I even hit record. So we're just jumping right into it. I know I kind of just jumped into it, didn't say anything. But yeah, this is just like really what wants to come through, and I really feel like this energy just kind of wants me to get to it, just get to the point. So yeah, obstacles, feeling like it's keeping you stuck. It feels like it's heavy. You feel trapped. And this could be possibly around a relationship, maybe even a marriage. Maybe there's also a situation within a marriage where one of you is masking. Maybe whether intentionally or unintentionally, depending on your situation, could be somebody who just wears different masks, maybe not really knowing who they are and trying to find like the right one. Now, for some people, I feel like this can go either way because again, this is a general reading. I feel like either it could I feel like it's more so representing this person that you may be dealing with, which you could be in a relationship with, you could be married to. Um, but it's kind of like they could either be not really healthy right now, like mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, or they could be somebody who actually does like manipulate a lot and wears different masks to kind of fit into their surroundings, their environment. Um, there could be some kind of performance coming through. However, I do see things working out. Now, again, could go one of two ways. You just take what resonates, okay? If this is somebody that you are like ready to like leave behind and you're ready to move forward without them and find somebody new, then that is, you know, that is for you. Take that, okay, because that resonates with you. But if this is somebody that you're just kind of like, no, I know that there's like something going on and there's something that, we need to work through, then that is definitely for you as well. Regardless of this situation, and who this other person is, this is just going through stepping stones. Okay, the process of arrival, baby steps, progress. And we do have we have ring popping out here, symbolizing like a pact, an agreement between two people, a partnership. It could be marriage. Um, but this can also be symbolizing just a cycle in your relationship. Now, I know I keep talking about marriage, and when I say relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it can be a very strong bond with somebody. Maybe you're just friends, or something like that. Um, it could be really any kind of relationship that's very, very close, that just has a very, very close bond. So I do see the hardship completing that cycle and stepping into something new. So things still may be kind of complicated right now, maybe even a little puzzling, a little confusing, but I do see this like this ball of yarn here with the yarn card just unraveling itself. It's like all twisted up, but then you kind of find that one little bit of yarn that you can just pull, and then everything starts to flow. And you're able to pull that string out and unravel this ball of yarn. And if there's any kind of knots that happen, you're easily able to take out those knots, and then you have a fine line of string. So this process is developing over time. So you may have, again, little knots along the way, little kinks along the way, but those can really be smoothed out as you work through them, and you'll be able to really be able to have that fine string of yarn, and it's going to be so much better. You got the good stuff waiting at the end, okay? It's just ripening over time. So this could be with a bond that you are wanting to stay in and work things out with. So I do see that happening, but I'm also getting for those again who want to just leave, maybe that person in the past, we're ready to move on, then I kind of see this being a journey of you finding that person, finding another person to have a relationship with. Um, Sometimes when I talked about that kind of thing, I kind of hear somebody kind of going, but I don't really want to be in a relationship right now. So for some of you, this could be maybe focusing more on yourself and untangling your own issues, your own problems, your own complicated circumstances. But for those who are looking forward to finding romance again one day, I do see this being a process, a baby step, process to again develop over time, to kind of find that courage within yourself to step out into your comfort zone and try dating again. And then you find somebody and you may again find little kinks along the way where it's like, okay, maybe, that person was really nice, but it may not quite work out. So then we date again. It's that kind of thing. It's just developing over time. I kind of get somebody questioning, like, is it really ever going to happen for me? And I really do see yes, because we have fireworks. We have fireworks coming through where you are going to find somebody that you have that chemistry with and that passion that's going to feel so exhilarating. Um, Now, if this isn't something that you necessarily want, that you actually do like being on your own, then I still see this as just being like passion within yourself, finding your passion, being happy. Whatever your true north is, okay, is where you are heading. This is developing over time. It's just that I do see a strong sense of partnership coming through in this reading. So Gemini, I do feel like it's, oh, this is kind of cute. So Gemini, you're the twins, right? That's the symbol for Gemini. It's the twins. So it's kind of like you finding your other half, your twin flame. I'm kind of getting the partner that you're able to really be with. Now, again, if this is not somebody that is somebody else that's coming into your life, or somebody else that you're rekindling things with, it's kind of like finding another part of yourself to help you feel more aligned with what it is that you are achieving, on your true north journey here. Um, yeah, just whatever makes you feel aligned. And if this is somebody else that's coming in to your life, Gemini, then I kind of feel like there's this alignment with them. But I do see here, like, because we have another sense of romance coming through, this card really makes me think of, like, if you really want that fantasy romance, that that's the kind of feeling that you're going to get with this person. I also feel intuitively, energetically, things are changing. You can just sense it. Okay? Your intuition can just sense it. I also see this as a way of you really going inward and like doing a lot of reflecting and processing on yourself. Okay, so this isn't just a journey to find a soulmate, the one, the partner, but this is also about you really tapping into your inner self and um, maybe even trusting your intuition a little bit more as well. Okay, let's go ahead because that was getting into some oracle cards already, but let's go ahead get some tarot cards on the table. But I think we already kind of got pretty good story for you guys, Gemini. Yeah, this is the trapped feeling with the Eight of Swords that we were talking about. But what I like about the Eight of Swords card is that the chains in this card that she has around her are actually loose. So she feels like she's bound and can't escape, but really she's able to kind of sort of wiggle these chains off of her and then take off the blindfold, and then she's able to see her path. We also have the Seven of Wands coming out here, so it kind of feels like you've been having to um, kind of putting up a fight, standing your ground against something or someone. We have the Hanged Man here. There's a sense of looking at things from a different perspective. That could be maybe your partner who you're trying to work things out with, maybe like their perspective on things, but also I just really get a sense of like having a different perspective on life and the world around you. That may be something in general, whether there's a partner or not. This is mainly for yourself, really having a different perspective on things in your situation, in your obstacles, okay? And having that different perspective may help you feel less tied down. And then again, we have partnership coming out here with the Two of Cups. Let's see what else we can get with these oracle cards. But yeah, I really feel like if you are here, Gemini, really being like, is this ever going to happen for me relationship wise? I really do see you on this journey to finding the one, the person who you want to be with, who you're meant to be with. Or rekindling with your partner, maybe looking back on the past and kind of finding a way to, I really feel like, have fun again, laugh again like you used to. I kind of see also finding a home with this person. Like this one wants to come through. We also have Keeper of Dreams. This makes me feel like it really goes with your moon card here. Your subconscious. It's like this inner knowing when you find that person, when you find them. But also this inner knowing of like things are going to be changing for you. Um, you just know. It's just this moment of knowing. And if you're already with this person, it kind of feels like that's how you found each other. You just knew. You just knew this is my person. This is the one. Okay. We have reach. Maybe reaching, I feel like this is like reaching out for them. Reaching out to either rekindle something, to heal something, repair something, or this is reaching out and like taking a leap to like dating again, or yeah, just dating again and really finding the right one. We also have boundaries. So this is just a reminder to really keep your boundaries in whatever aspect of this obstacle is, okay? And however it's leading you to fix this obstacle down your path. Um, to still keep your boundaries. Maybe there's like new goals in your life, and you're like, I want to keep these goals. And so there's a boundary where you're like, I need to keep this boundary so that I can keep my goals at bay and aligned with me, but then also doing the romantic stuff on the side. Yeah. Okay. So Gemini, let's go ahead and get a affirmation for you and your reading on. I know this was like really fast, but there was a lot to talk about, it looks like. And yeah, we just kind of jumped right into it. But I really am wishing you guys all the best. And best of luck on this path. This one wants to come out. We have true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. And really, this deck here is the super attractor. Now, I recorded this video the day before it comes out, so I've had a lot going on in my life, and I was not really feeling well, and also just not really focused enough to do my readings for this week ahead of time. So I'm kind of just like easing into this week and getting caught up with a bunch of things. But I really do feel like this past Scorpio moon, and we also have another full moon in May as well, and that's the blue moon. But we just had Scorpio, the full moon in Scorpio. And I really feel like during that time, whether you intentionally did something or not, Gemini, you were manifesting. And I really felt drawn to bring out the Super Attractor deck as your affirmation deck because I really got the sense that you manifested something. And it could be healing this partnership. It could be finding a new partnership. It could be a partnership really in any, like, obviously we have so much romance going on, but like if you really want a partnership in a business or new career or something like that, that's coming through as well. So this is just saying true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. And I really do get a sense that spirit heard you. Spirit heard your manifestations. They've always been hearing it, but it was just very strongly coming through during the Scorpio full moon. And I really feel like you tapped into something here, and your manifestations are coming true. Okay. So, oh, Gemini, that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading. I hope it helped you. I hope it resonated with you. If you like, you can go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. There's also links to my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook in the description as well. But I am sending you so much love, healing, and blessings your way. I am really wishing you all the best. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!